story time, books and stories from your mind. Story time, we love story time.
Hello and welcome to the show. My name is Miss Mems and you are watching Story Time with Miss Mems. Remember, when we're listening to a story, we have to sit comfortably so we can enjoy the story and sit quietly so you and everyone listening can hear the story. Are you ready?
Hello, I just want to remind you to subscribe to this channel, like this video and share it with your friends. Thank you.
Peppa goes dancing. Peppa, Susie Sheep, Mandy Mouse and Rebecca Rabbit are practicing their dance for Mr. Potato's super fantastic dance competition. If we keep practicing, we might win a prize, says Peppa, doing her best dance moves. Snack time, calls Daddy Pig. Remember, we have to keep practicing all the time, says Peppa, dancing to the kitchen. You need a break so you have energy for your dancing, says Daddy Pig. After their snacks, Peppa and her friends show Mummy and Daddy Pig their dance routine in the garden. George practices his dinosaur dance too. Mummy and Daddy Pig clap loudly. Wow, what super fantastic dancers you all are, says Mummy Pig. There's a dance competition for mummies and daddies too, Peppa tells Mummy Pig. There is, says Mummy Pig. Maybe we should practice too, Daddy Pig. Okay, says Daddy Pig nervously. The next day, Peppa and her family and friends go to the theatre for the competition. First, George performs his dinosaur dance. Next, Peppa, Susie, Mandy and Rebecca take the stage. Their dance goes perfectly. Well done, everyone, says Mr. Potato. He thinks all the children are super fantastic dancers. He gives George the best dinosaur dance prize and Peppa's group wins the most practiced dance trophy. Now for my favourite part, announces Mr. Potato, the mummies and daddies dance. Come on, Daddy Pig, says Mummy Pig. Let's dance. Look, George, Peppa gasps. Mummy and Daddy are the most super fantastic dancers ever. Peppa and George love dancing. Everyone loves dancing. The end.
I just want to remind you to subscribe to this channel, like this video and share it with your friends. Thank you. The story we're going to be reading today is called Peppa's Summer Holiday. Peppa was at playgroup and she was feeling very excited. I'm going on a summer holiday, she cried. Me too, shouted all of Peppa's friends. I'm going to swim in a swimming pool, cried Peppa. Me too, shouted all of Peppa's friends. Everyone was going on a summer holiday and everyone was going to swim in a swimming pool. After playgroup, Peppa and George packed their holiday bags. Please, could you help me pack my flamingo, Daddy? Asked Peppa. Of course, said Daddy Pig, trying to squeeze Peppa's inflatable flamingo into her bag. Why don't we deflate it first? Suggested Mummy Pig. Great idea, Mummy Pig, said Daddy Pig. Peppa, George, Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig put their bags in the car and headed to the airport. We're going on a holiday, we're going on a holiday, sang Peppa over and over again. It seems like everyone's going on a holiday, said Daddy Pig. Just look at all this traffic. Peppa and her family made it to the airport just in time. They quickly showed their passports to Miss Rabbit and then put their bags through the scanning machine. Yippee! Cheered Peppa and George when they boarded the airplane. Phew! We made it, said Mummy Pig, as everyone put on their seatbelts. When they arrived at the hotel, everyone was very excited. Look at the blue sea, gasped Daddy Pig. Look at the palm trees, sighed Mummy Pig. Look at the swimming pool, cried Peppa. Let's find our room, said Mummy Pig. Then we can go swimming. Hooray! Cheered Peppa and George. After they'd unpacked their bags in their room, Peppa, George and Daddy Pig jumped straight into the swimming pool. Meanwhile, Mummy Pig relaxed in the sunshine with an ice-cold smoothie. Peppa and George found Emily and Edmund elephants splashing about in the water. What are you doing here, Emily? Said Peppa. I'm on holiday, said Emily. What are you doing here? Peppa giggled. I'm on holiday too. Dinosaur! Splash! Cried George, splashing Edmund. The swimming pool was lots of fun. Soon, Miss Rabbit arrived at the pool and made an announcement. Attention, please. This afternoon's holiday activity is a visit to a turtle sanctuary. Ooh, gasped the children. If turtle hatchlings are being released into the sea today, we may be able to watch from a distance, said Miss Rabbit. On the turtle trip, Peppa and Emily saw Rebecca and Richard Rabbit. What are you doing here, Rebecca? Said Peppa. I'm on holiday, replied Rebecca. What are you doing here? I'm on holiday too, said Peppa. Peppa, Emily and Rebecca loved watching the baby turtles going for their first swim in the sea. Can we go to the pool with Rebecca now, Mummy? Asked Peppa. Of course, said Mummy Pig. The next day, Peppa and George went straight to the pool. Susie! Zoe! Cried Peppa. What are you doing here? We're on holiday, replied Susie Sheep and Zoe Zebra. Miss Rabbit announced that the next activity would be a jungle walk to find sloths. Ooh, gasped the children. Peppa was very good at spotting sloths, and she also spotted the giraffe family. It was very hot in the jungle. Please, can we go back to the swimming pool now, Mummy? Said Peppa. Of course, replied Mummy Pig. It will be nice to cool off in the pool. After the jungle trip, everyone jumped into the pool. Our last holiday activity is a dance competition, said Miss Rabbit, in the swimming pool. Peppa was very excited and started to dance. Look at me, I'm doing a flamingo dance, she cried. The children laughed and copied Peppa's funny flamingo dance. Soon everyone was doing Peppa's funny flamingo dance, even the grown-ups. Miss Rabbit picked up her megaphone, and the winning dance is Peppa's flamenco dance. Hooray! Everyone cheered. Everyone had enjoyed their holiday, but it was time to go. Once everyone was on the airplane, Miss Rabbit announced, I'm afraid takeoff has been delayed. Can we go to the swimming pool? Asked Peppa. Mummy Pig frowned. I'm afraid not, Peppa. You could do the flamingo dance though, suggested Daddy Pig. Yes, cried Peppa, and she started to dance. Soon everyone on the airplane was doing Peppa's flamenco dance, right up until it was time for takeoff. Everyone loved their summer holiday, and everyone loved Peppa's flamenco dance. The end.
Don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video with your friends. Thank you!
We've come to the end of the show. I hope you enjoyed that story. Until next time, keep being smart, kind and thoughtful. Bye!
Story time, books and stories from your mind. Story time, we love story time.